And the thing is, like, oh, this kid's making got his loud machine out there. Come inside for a second, Brady. Anyway, all I was going to say is that these children were between, thousands. I was there a year, and I saw thousands of little girls, it was so exhausting, Whitney. They were in his offices. There were just constantly little girls there, constantly. And I remember one of the reasons I quit, I said, I am tired of dealing with the number of people coming and going. I'm just tired of, and that sounds horrible now, but I didn't understand what was happening entirely. I just knew it was weird. And I certainly didn't know it was pedophilia. And the other thing is, Ghislaine had said one day in Florida, when I was in Florida, she said, we have to go on a jog for a while. And I said, why? And she said, well, Jeffrey needs 3 massages. So while I was in Florida, there were 3 little girls being assaulted. And now I look back on that, I'm so creeped out. I didn't know. But I knew that they abused their maids from the Philippines. That was another reason I quit. Because one day I went to take a nap upstairs in the 66, or in the mansion on 71st. And, I worked the door, like signing people in, and there was no one coming in that day. And so I went and took a nap. And they were the sweetest ladies from the Philippines ever. And they came in, and they were like kind of tucking me in. And one of them whispered, I said, how long have you worked here? And she said, we were stolen. I'm like, what does that mean? They were stolen. They were trafficked. And they had women from the Philippines in Florida and in New York and in the house on in the ranch. And no one ever cares. Like, I mentioned this, and everybody goes, yeah, well, they traffic people out of the Philippines and Thailand as servants. It's like so sick.
Yeah, wow. Well, that's where Virginia escaped, right? Going to Thailand to try and pick up some girls there for these guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stolen.
Yeah.
That is
they sent
sad.
Annie there on an actual program. Yeah, we were stolen. Oh my God. No wonder I can't believe I only have 2 kinds of cancer. Seriously, the things I've heard. But the worst part of it all was just being at Wexner's. And for me, the very worst part was when, after I was assaulted, I called a bunch of people. I called everyone I knew. I called Eileen Guggenheim. She was the dean of students of my graduate school. And I told her what happened. And I said, I think Annie might be dead. This is horrible. I thought my sister had been murdered. And she said, well, you must have done something wrong.
What? Oh my gosh.
That's what Eileen Guggenheim, I hope you make that quote in your book. She said, well, you must have really done something wrong. That woman hung up on me after that. And the only time I saw her after that was, so I'd just gotten out of graduate school.